What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Kev coming to you with another video. This time I'm gonna be looking at Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. It took one extra game, but we're here. We're here at the moment that we're here at the exact moment that all basketball fans knew since when did he make that announcement? July 4th, Independence Day last year. Just recap last year, Cavs and Warriors. Cavaliers somehow, some way, stunningly won in 7 games against the Golden State Warriors. Down 3-1. Had to win 2 games in Golden State, in the Oracle, where, maybe only 3 teams had won all season. Not to mention they did it twice. They had to do it twice. They had to win 3 straight games, and they did it. They did it twice, man, to beat the Warriors. And then came the big news of the offseason. Kevin Durant, who was on the Thunder last year, who in the Western Conference Finals themselves blew a 3-1 lead over the Warriors. You know, on July 4th, he announced that after the season, he decided to test the free agent market. A lot of talk. A lot of people thought he was going to stay in OKC. Some people thought he was going to go home and play for the Washington Wizards to challenge LeBron in the East. But ultimately, on Independence Day, I believe it was Independence Day. No, it might have been July 1st. Ultimately, he chose to sign a 2-year deal with the team that beat him in the Western Conference Finals, the Golden State Warriors. Again, who had 73 wins, who won a title in 2015, had 73 wins in the regular season NBA record. Again, a lot was said about that. KD taking the easy way to the title. Of course, you know, similar to what LeBron faced when he joined Miami in 2010. But, you know, Warriors have had a heck of a season, 67 wins. Again, they sweep the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, and they get through. They're the first team ever to start 12-0 in the NBA playoffs. First team ever to start 12-0 in the NBA playoffs. They swept their way to the NBA Finals, and now they have their opponent, the team that they've been looking to face all year. The team that gave them that bitter loss, Game 7 loss at home. The team they felt that they shouldn't have lost to. The team that they felt that were given an unfair advantage, you know, with the suspension of Draymond Green in Game 5 last year. Of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers. 135-102. Cleveland destroys Boston in Boston again to advance to their 3rd straight NBA Finals. And also, it takes LeBron James to his 6th consecutive NBA Finals. Is that right? My math's always wrong. 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Oh, shoot, it is. I'm sorry. It's the 7th straight. See, I told you I won the math major. That's why I failed math. That's one of my college now. Anyway, again, the third straight matchup for these two teams. Again, I believe both of the first 2 means have an asterisk to it. Because remember, 2015, Warriors winning 6, but Cavs lost Kevin Love, who they brought in the trade for Andrew Wiggins when LeBron came back to Cleveland in 2015. Lost Kevin Love in the first round against that dirty play by Olynyk, ripping glove shoulder out of socket. Then they lose Kyrie Irving in the first game of the 2015 NBA Finals with a broken kneecap. LeBron was basically by himself. It was a really good series for Timofey Mozgov. It was, but you know, he just wasn't. He just didn't give LeBron. Well, I mean, the other guys really didn't give LeBron the help that he needed. And again, the Warriors win in 6. 2016, again, Warriors get up 3-1, going into Game 5 with all the momentum. Well, they were supposed to go into Game 5 with all the momentum, but you know, exchange between LeBron and Draymond Green. LeBron kind of disrespectfully steps over Green, and then and Green kind of tries. Green tries to. I think he tries to shove LeBron off, but the back of his hand catches LeBron's private area. You know, we all know the story about Draymond and people's private areas in the 2016 playoffs. Just ask Steven Adams about that. But yeah, Green with his second offense, I guess. I'm sorry, yeah, I think he had one earlier in the year. No, I think he had another one in the series. I'm sorry, with the knee. I think he need Adams or somebody in the groin too, I believe. But that was his second or third offense, whatever. And the NBA decided to suspend Draymond Green for Game 5, which the Cavs won in Oracle. A lot of people believe if Green was not suspended, the Warriors would have won. I'm not one of them because he played Game 6 and he played Game 7. So, anyway, the Cavs somehow go on to win Game 6 and then remarkably win Game 7 in Oracle again to win the NBA title, first title for Cleveland in over 50 years. LeBron James fulfilling his promise that he made so long ago. The hell of a road it took to get there, but James actually brought a title home to Cleveland. Now he has another chance. The rubber match, rubber match. I mean, heck, maybe this time a team can win on their home floor and celebrate with their fans. Again, Golden State won in Cleveland in 2015. Cleveland wins in Oakland last year. Maybe a team will win in their home court this year, and celebrate with their fans. That'd be great to see. But yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. But back to this game, back to this series. Again, Cleveland wins in 5 to become Eastern Conference champions again for the third straight season. LeBron becomes the Eastern Conference champions. Becomes the Eastern Conference. LeBron is on the Eastern Conference championship team for the 7th consecutive year. Jeez, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Also, LeBron passed Michael Jordan to become the all-time playoff scoring leader. I don't really put too much into that. I mean, it's a great thing that you pass Michael Jordan, but I mean, again, when you break records, you want to break records. You want to break records, But the thing about LeBron is, it took him it took him a lot more games to capture all that than Jordan. So I really don't put too much stock into that. It's a great record. I mean, he passes Jordan in that standard. That might be like maybe one of the only things he could really pass Michael Jordan in. Like, so I'm tired of the Jordan LeBron debate. I'm really glad that Pippen come out and was talking about the LeBron Magic comparison, because basically they play the same game. Now I know everybody's talking like, he call himself King James. He say he's chasing the GOAT. Michael Jordan. Forget all that. Forget all that. I mean, they're not the same player. They're not the same player. LeBron damn sure ain't the scorer Michael Jordan was, or the player down the stretch to take the last shot. Now he's not a closer. He's not the closer. He doesn't have the mental fortitude to just take your soul like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan stepped out on that floor to take your soul. I mean, cold-blooded killer, just like Kobe. You know, that's why you compare those. You can compare those two, Kobe and Jordan. LeBron, he's not in that nature. He's not in that stratosphere. You know, but Jordan, well, I'm not gonna say that. Jordan did average a good amount of assists for his career. He had a lot of assists. But I believe LeBron is the better passer between the two. LeBron's better facilitator, gets his teammates involved, and all that. Like Jordan did. It's close on that one, but I give that slight edge to LeBron. But yeah, LeBron damn sure wasn't the closer or the killer that Michael Jordan was. I mean, I don't know. Other than Kobe, I don't know if anybody can come close to that. That whew, like I said, he wanted to take your soul every game. But anyway, hell of a fight by Boston, man. Hell of a fight by Boston in this series. Especially after the first two games, after getting beat down, especially in game 2, losing by 44, when Cleveland was up by 50 at one point. Then the stunning game 3 victory in Cleveland for Boston. Again, playing without their star Isaiah Thomas, looked like they were really finding something, you know, with that group. That's a talented team. They have the number 1 pick that they got from the Nets in the trade for Paul Pierce a few years ago. Looking at Markelle Fultz or Lonzo Ball, or maybe even Josh Jackson. You know, they're gonna add a piece there. I don't feel the need to trade Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas was an MVP candidate for a reason. I mean, yeah, they look great without him, but you know, I just didn't believe all that you know, about trading Isaiah Thomas or getting rid of him. I mean, I think the Celtics would be foolish to get rid of Thomas right now anyway. Right now, I mean, because he, you know, who knows? They might, the Boston might use that number 1 pick as bait to get a Paul George or Blake Griffin or somebody to come to Boston, you know, to be that true second superstar with Isaiah Thomas. So yeah, man, they put up a hell of a fight in this series. Big ups to Avery Bradley, Al Horford, Jay Crowder, Jonas Jerebko, Kelly Olynyk, all them guys. You know, they played a hell of a series, man. They played a hell of a series. I mean, my salute, my respect for those guys is tenfold, man, tenfold. But at the end of the day, you know, LeBron and Kyrie got it done, especially Kyrie in Game 4. Oh my God, I still can't believe that game. It's interesting what they said about the 3 games in Boston. I don't think Boston ever led. Boston never led at home in this series. Against Cleveland, they never led at home against Cleveland. That's crazy. I think it's the first time that's ever happened in a conference final that the home team, the higher seed had never led at home. Never led any game at home in that series. That's crazy. This speaks to the greatness of LeBron James. Speaks to the greatness of Kyrie Irving. The greatness of Kevin Love. You know, Love really stepping up on the boards big time. And they're going to need that in the series against Golden State, you know. But going to go to the stats here. I'm not long-winded talked enough. So going to go to the stats here. Again, LeBron James, 35 points, passes Michael Jordan to become the all-time playoff scoring leader. 13 of 18 shooting. That is, wow. Just wow. 72% shooting from the field. 4 of 7 from three-point range. That's what I said. as much as I don't like LeBron really taking the jumpers and the 3-pointers, when he's hitting those things, though, when he's hitting them, he is basically unstoppable. He is basically unstoppable. The only guy that can really stop him, the only guy that can stop LeBron James is LeBron James. Point blank, period. Jeez. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. 8 points, 8 assists. Just a magnificent game in the closeout. I think Cavs won the last 13 closeout games. I think LeBron's won like 16 or something. I don't know. But anyway, Kyrie had 24 after his brilliant 42-point night in Game 4. He had 24 points, 9 of 15 shooting. That's sufficient, 60% shooting. 7 assists on the night. He's going to have to be big in the series against the Warriors in the NBA Finals. And then Kevin Love again, 15 points, 5 of 13 shooting. You knew it was going to be a time where Love was going to struggle because he had been hot this whole series. Love had been on fire this whole series. I mean, you knew this was going to happen at some point. 5 of 13 shooting for Love. He still was 3 of 7 from 3-point range, so that was still good. 11 rebounds, 4 steals. I mean, it's Kevin Love with 4 steals, getting his hands in the passing lane, man. And then those when he gets those outlet passes going. I mean, touchdown to LeBron all day. Touchdown to LeBron all day. Tristan Thompson, he didn't really have an effective game as well. You know, looking at the stats anyway. 6 points, 1 of 3 shooting. He hit all 4 of his free throws though. 5 rebounds. Not a big stat for him. I mean, usually he dominates. You know, usually he dominates that, but you know he dominates on the boards, but he didn't tonight. Damn, I just missed the Penguins scoring a game-winning goal to go to the Stanley Cup. I'm so heated. Penguins my favorite hockey team. Hopefully they bring the Stanley Cup home. Anyway, Darren Williams had 14 off the bench. That's what they're going to need in that series. They're going to need the bench to step up big time. 5 of 6, 2 of 3 from 3-point range. Darren Williams off the bench looking good. Richard Jefferson had 9 points. Yeah, they're going to definitely need that bench. They're going to definitely need that bench, man. They're going to definitely need Kyle Korver to be that guy. They're going to definitely need Darren Williams, Richard Jefferson. They're going to need JR to step up too. JR was at home. He had 6 points and 2 of 4 shooting. I think he'll have a bigger role in the postseason. But looking at Boston, Avery Bradley led them 23 points, 10 of 20 shooting, 4 rebounds. Really, there was nobody else over 15 points. Gerald Green was close, 14 points, 4 of 8 shooting. Olynyk got the start again for Boston. He only had 7 points off 2 of 8 shooting, 4 rebounds. Jay Crowder had 11.6 rebounds. I mean, at the end of the day, they were overmatched. Like I said, it was a great fight by the Celtics, especially winning Game 3, and hopefully, it'll be a blessing in disguise for Cleveland. You know, playing those close games against the Celtics. So when they get in the jam against the Warriors, they'll know what to do. Like I said, the Warriors been blowing guys out 12-0. They're like a 16-point plus scoring differential. You know, nobody's come close to them. Of course, the first game of the Western Conference Finals, they were down 20. They came out sluggish. You know, they had all that rest. Came out sluggish against the Spurs. I was with Kawhi Leonard in the first half, balling. I was with Aldridge balling. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Cleveland will get what? A week. Cleveland will get 7 days. Of course, you know, Warriors got the series done on Monday, so they've had 9 days rest. It's gonna be Cleveland get 6 days rest, I should say. We'll see what happens on that. Terry Rozier had 10 points, 4 of 13 shooting, though not good shooting. But like I said, so it's overmatched without Isaiah Thomas. I don't think that they should get rid of Isaiah Thomas, but then I don't think they should get rid of the number 1 pick either. I think they can build off of that. They can build a team off of that, you know. But hey, who am I? I'm just a random ugly ass dude talking about sports. Nobody want to look at. I don't care. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, man. I appreciate every one of y'all. If you're watching the video to this point, I wish you watch the video, period. I wish you nothing but positive vibes only, man. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video.